Good afternoon, and today we are looking at lesson 17, and it's a nice, easy lesson today of multiplying by one-digit numbers. Multiplying by one-digit numbers. Now, if you have not noticed already, we are moving quickly. We are moving through addition, through subtraction, and now we're getting to multiplication. And this is where I'm going to camp for just a moment and tell you, you have to know your multiplication facts. You have to know them without even thinking about them. You have to know them in your sleep. Someone should be able to wake you up from a dead sleep and say, what is 4 times 3? And you should say 12, even though you are half asleep. You've got to know your multiplication. If this is something you are weak on, you have to practice. So whether you practice on a computer program, whether you go get some dollar store multiplication flashcards, do whatever you need to. But from here on out, the rest of the year, you've got to know your multiplication facts. So we're going to be looking today at specifically multiplying by one-digit numbers. Now, just to start out kind of simply, remember we talked a few days ago about how multiplication is just repeated addition. So if I sold 3 games and charged only 24 cents a piece, $25 to $24 a piece, 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Don't know why I wrote a 4 there. Let's try again. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Now, it would be easier then for me to say, because addition is repeated multiplication, for me to just go 24 times 3. I am multiplying by a one-digit number. Now, you've done this already last year, so this really isn't anything new. But just remember, the first thing you do is you go from the ones to the ones. So you say 3 times 4 is 12. Write it down and carry to your tens. Your second is 3 times 2 is 6. Plus your 1 is 7. And your total is 72. Now, hopefully you remembered that when you did the 3 times the 2, do you remember what you're actually saying? Hopefully right away you said, yeah, wait a minute, I'm not actually saying 3 times 2, I'm actually saying 3 times 20, which would be 60, and that 1 up there isn't really a 1, it's a 10, because we carried over a 10 in our answer of 12. So just keep that in mind. Remember, you've moved to the tens place, so it would be 3 times 20 plus the 10. Keep saying it, 3 times 2 plus 1, but just in your head, remember, realize you've moved to the tens place. The understanding is going to help you a little bit later keep everything in perfect order in your head. So that is multiplying by a one-digit number. And just a reminder, because we always need to refresh our minds on the terms, let's do one more just with the terms written in. Let's do 37. Oh, sorry about that. 37 times 3. And we know that this part is called the factor. And this one is called the factor. And this is called the product. Factor, factor, product. 3 times 7 is 21. Write down the 1, carry the 2, which remember is actually a 20. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11.